This is Dear Diary Love Sakura by Valerie Diestro. Let's go. This is Booktube. Booktube is a subculture community dito sa YouTube kung saan na mambabasa ay nagre-react ako sa mga kwentong kanyang binasa para sa future na mambabasa. Ikaw yun. Kung ikaw si Valerie Diestro, please note that this video is not meant to hate, berate, humiliate, or cause tea or drama sa'yo, sa inyo at sa community mo. I'm not here for that. We're not here for that. We are just here for your story. Is Dear Diary by Sakura part of a series? No. This is a standalone story. This is actually a short story. Links down below. This book is actually submitted to me by the author herself, si Valerie Diestro. Pero itong libro na to ay pinublish under 8 Letters Publishing House. This is published this year, 2024. And of course, ang author nito ay si Valerie Diestro. And as you can see, we have the book form here. Pero meron siyang parang taste of this story dun sa Wattpad page niya. Isang chapter lang yun nandun, but that's already enough for you para mag-gauge mo kung para sa'yo ba tong story na to or not. She didn't really mention kung gano'n niya katagal na isulat ito dun sa Wattpad page niya. Kasi diba normally, yung ibang writers, parang sinusulat nila yung kung kailan sila nag-start magsulat nitong story, tapos kung kailan sila natapos magsulat. Hindi niya mention dun sa Wattpad niya kung kailan siya nag-start magsulat at kailan niya natapos isulat itong manuscript nito. Tapos sabi niya dito sa About the Author niya, this is her sort of debut novel. She is a proud daydreamer. I embraced roles as a dedicated writer, music enthusiast, singer, and songwriter. Drawing inspirations from daydreams and songs, my stories come to life with a playlist of the music that resonates with me. So si Valerie Diestro, she writes a lot of light romance short stories sa Wattpad. I mentioned her sa isa sa mga videos ko sa channel ko. Ano ba yun? Last Sunrise? Basta parang ganun eh. Ilalagay ko na lang yung video dito. At she also has a webtoon story! So parang kakaiba yun, di ba? Although, it's not uncommon para sa mga Wattpad writers na meron silang webtoon story. Wala lang, nagulat lang ako na parang, wow, galing. Hindi ko sure kung lahat ay makaka-receive ng 2 bookmark along the 380 pesos. Pero ako, nung binigay sa akin to ni author, meron ako nakuha na 2 free na bookmark. As you can see, this is a paperback, kaya ko siya natutuping ganito. Let me show you the overall cover. So, ito yung overall cover niya, and as you can see, it's quite simple, pero yung pagka-pink niya, it's very vibrant. What can I tell you about the cover? Simple lang yung details ng cover. Walang masyadong stuff, or rather, walang masyadong elements sa cover, which is nice. The print details are very crisp. Wala naman siya nung parang ink smudge or parang nagmumukhang doble yung print. This is intentional, yung parang white backing nung character, that's intentional. Tapos, sa likod naman, as you can see, minimal, malinis at saka mababasa natin lahat kaagad yung text. We have the barcode over here, and then of course, we have the 8 letters logo. Ngayon, pagbukas natin, meron ba akong author signature? Yes, actually, I received this with a dedication. Thank you very much, author. At nagulat ako kasi yung book paper niya, this is in cream paper. Yes, cream paper siya. Okay, just to show you, let's do a spine test para makita nyo kung matibay ba ang kanyang book bind. Ito ba ang gitna? Yes, this is the middle of the book. 1 page. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I guess that's enough proof for you na maayos naman kahit papano yung pagkakabind nung ibang pages nitong libro. Kasi when I opened the book, some parts of the book weren't fully binded. I'll try to put a separate video para makita nyo yung sinasabi ko. So as you can see, merong mga pages dito sa libro na hindi maganda yung pagkakabind. Ayan o, medyo humihiwalay yung pages. And the thing is, ito, kaya to nangyari kasi whenever I read the book, I always flatten it. So as you can see, merong mga pages na hindi fully nakadikit dun sa paperboard mismo, dun sa cover. Meron lang naman siya mga iilang pages na ganon. Is it a problem? Yes, kasi this is 380 pesos. So I am expecting something better, lalo na sa binding when it comes to paying 380 pesos. Kasi yes, manipis siya. ganyan lang siya kanipis. So the binding really had to be sturdier. In fact, it should not have that. Kahit na i-flat out ko yung libro, dapat hindi ito magiging problema. There shouldn't be a lot of loose pages. So I kind of like expected something more from 8 letters binding. Ang number of pages nito ay 107 pages. Definitely kaya mo tong tapusin ng isang upuan lang. Is this suitable for all ages? Yes, wala po itong mature content. This is actually a fluff short story. Meron ba tayo makikitang any trigger warning label sa likod or kahit sa loob ng libro? Wala. So maybe next time the publisher could like put a warning label for their readers. Even if this is just like a light story, you should always try to put something like, this is suitable for ages, blah, 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 blah. You know, just so your customers know if, is this the book for me or not? It's not really a publishing standard, but that would be nice, right? So the genre of this book is short story and light romance. This book only has one narrator dahil first-person POV lang to. Although meron tayong 30 chapters para dito sa libro na to, yung mga per chapter, it's actually super short. Wala ka makikitang prologue, wala ka din makikitang epilogue, at wala din siyang special chapter. Now let's start to talk about the protagonists of the story. Our first character for the story is named Yamato Takahashi. So, ang intro kasi dun sa character ni Yamato is pumunta siya dun sa library, sa school library. Tapos, magbabasa lang dapat siya ng manga dun. Instead of picking up a manga to read, ang nakita niya ay isang diary. Tapos, syempre, out of curiosity, parang, saan to? Kanino to? Kasi, yung diary na yon nakita niya doon sa Lost and Found. Which to me, parang, who does that? Who goes through other people's stuff? I mean, sure, nasa Lost and Found siya, pero parang, what are you doing there? Anyway, one thing about Yamato is he is a loner. He is a loner by choice. Another thing na nagustuhan ko sa character ni Yamato is he is persistent. He never gave up dun sa mission niya para hanapin kung sino yung may-ari ng diary. Actually, it's not that he wants to return the diary. Gusto lang niya makilala who is Sakura. Yun yung ginawang focus or mission dito sa story na to. Who is Sakura? What can he find out about Sakura? Will he find Sakura? And how long will he be looking for her? At dahil may mga challenges na inintroduce dito sa story para sa ating main character, yung main growth niya ay nagsimula sa page 49. Kasi like what I've said earlier, si Yamato, he is a loner by choice, diba? Pero pagdating ng page 49, after reading Sakura's diary, nagkaroon siya doon ng strength to voice his concern or para magsalita para sa sarili niya. Kasi when I was reading this, he gave me the impression na para siyang timid sort of character. At pagdating nga doon sa page 49, doon nga siya nagkaroon ng growth. And then he started accepting more and more people doon sa buhay niya. So I'd say, apart from the journey na nababasa natin from this book, nakikita din natin yung realization nitong si Yamato as a person or as a character na it's okay to trust people. And it's good to give chance to people to get to know them. Na hindi lahat ng tao ay pare-parehas. I'd say, ang isa sa mga negative traits nitong si Yamato, distant siya. He's distant because of what he sees dun sa relationship ng parents niya. The parents kasi, they are not divorced, pero they are just separated. Something happened with the parents that drove them apart. At syempre, for dear young Yamato, hindi pa niya maintindihan yun. Like to him, he looks up to his parents, diba? Kahit sino namang bata, they look up to their parents. And to see how his parents would react pag magkasama sila, that sort of shifted his mindset when it comes to relationships. Na parang ang mindset niya is, kung ganito lang naman ang mga relationships, if this is how love is supposed to be in marriage, I don't want this. No, thank you. So that's why he started to be an avoidant. He has an avoidant attachment. His reflection when it comes to intimacy and relationships stems from what he sees or ano ang napoproject niya from the parents. Another thing about that is, si Yamato, he is easily infatuated. When I was reading this, like, the first time pa lang na nakuha niya yung libro, yung journal pala, parang bigla siyang na in love dun sa kung sino man yung si Sakura. So, nung binabasa ko yun, parang sa akin, I feel like that sort of infatuation is too convenient for the character. Kasi reading into the diary of Sakura, may mga parts kasi dito na kasama nating nagbabasa si Yamato. Like at first glance, ako personally, parang I wouldn't like anyone, lalo na kung first time ko palang mababasa, how their brain works. Pero ulitin natin ulit kasi 'di ba? He is a product, well not really a product, sorry. He came from a family na malabo ang border when it comes to intimacy and relationships. So, yung immediate infatuation nitong si Yamato when it comes to Sakura, the Sakura Diary character, does it fit well with his? I mean, yung character niya, I'd say yeah. Kasi diba, he's trying to find meaning into the word of love and intimacy. He falls deeply in love with someone na he barely even know, or hindi nga niya alam kung talaga ba nag-e-exist tong Sakura na to eh. Itong si Yamato, lalo na sa page 57, meron siyang sinabi dito. Wait lang. Sabi niya dito sa page 57, nandito, "It was obvious why Sakura had fallen for Sora. He showed how much he cared for her and was there for her when she needed someone to lean on." And throughout dito sa libro na to, merong mga parts dito na sinasabi niya na gusto niya si Sakura would also lean on him. You know, she would like need him. Ang projection niya kasi doon is, pag nakita niya kung sino itong Sakura na to, gusto niya siyang tulungan. He didn't have anyone before. No friends, no girlfriend or boyfriend, or basta, no one. His relationship with his parents are kinda on the rocks. He didn't have anyone before, but he is constantly looking for someone to need him, or someone that he can be with. And he found this someone with the Sakura from the journal. Kaya talagang nakafocus siya na hanapin kung sino tong Sakura na to. Nababasa niya kasi kung ano yung mga kailangan nitong Sakura na to from her unrequited love. Na-mention niya dun sa diary niya. So sabi niya na parang pag na-meet ko tong girl na to, hindi ko siya tatratuhin ganito. Hindi ko siya tatratuhin na parang wala lang. I will be there for Sakura. So isn't that something avoidance like? They want to reassure people that I'm here for you. Pero kapag yung other person na yung magbibigay ng affection, it's suddenly, whoop, I'm gonna step back. Like, let me figure this out. I'm not sure if I really want this. Urong-sulong siya when it comes to people. There are actually several Sakuras dito sa libro na to. I know, one would think na okay, meron na kaagad na iisang Sakura, but no, madaming nilagay dito si author na Sakura. Pero isa lang dun sa mga Sakura na yun, yung naging super friend niya. She is not the Sakura that we are looking for, the Dear Diary Sakura, but she's a regular Sakura who's, you know, who became his friend. Actually, remember what I said about Yamato projecting to be needed? Yung friend niya na si Sakura, doon niya project yun. She became his little project. Habang hinahanap niya yung si Sakura H. Bloom, yung may-ari ng journal, itong naging friend niya na Sakura, meron siyang type na lalaki. So, doon niya tinulungan yung friend niya. Which, I'd say, okay, that's a nice gesture to do, di ba? Parang ikaw yung magiging wingman ng friend mo. Honestly, we all need a wingman. Pero here's what I feel. I feel like her story, yung naging friend niya na Sakura, her story became too convenient also. She's not a secondary lead kasi ang secondary lead natin dito sa story na to ay yung Sakura H. Bloom talaga. Pero siya, dahil nga siya yung naging parang friend nitong si Yamato, yung storyline ng Sakura na friend, it was too convenient para lang maipakita nitong author na to na, okay, he's growing from his usual self to his new self. The Sakura friend didn't have a lot of depth in her story, and it didn't really add doon sa narrative. Like talagang side project lang siya. I'll let you figure out kung nahanap ba nitong si Yamato si Sakura H. Bloom or hindi, along with kung sino ba yung iba pang characters na nakilala natin dito sa story na to. It's entirely up to you if you want to buy the book or not. Healing is, I'd say, the main theme of the book. There is a lot of healing needed for the characters in the story. Nagawa ba ito? Yes. Naipakita ba yung healing part na yon? Yes. It happened with the parents, it happened with Yamato's character, it happened with Sakura's character. Nagkaroon siya ng closure. And then of course, friendship, which is found family. So you know how we started this book na loner, itong main character natin? By the end of the story, he found a friend. He found several friends actually. So that is a good growth. So naisulat ba ng maayos yung growth na yon? I'd say yeah. Forgiveness, yes, that's another theme. Kasi not only does Yamato have to forgive his family, particularly yung parents niya, he also has to forgive himself for how he allowed himself to be excluded from a lot of people na dapat magiging kaibigan niya. All because he believed na lahat ng tao ay pare-parehas, and being intimate, or rather being close with other people, would only end up with him getting hurt. Bakit? Dahil nakikita niya yon sa parents niya. Which in reality, hindi naman talaga totoo, dahil hindi lahat ng tao ay masama, hindi lahat ng tao ay, they're all about hurting each other. No. Some people outgrow that, some people don't. Kaya nga, madami tayo, personally, sa atin mismo, madami tayong kailangan gawing self-healing and self-forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself for the things that you did in the past. Intindihin mo din yung self-worth mo. When you love yourself, that's when you learn how to love others. Yun nga, another thing is yung relationships. The relationship of the parents, his friends, yung mga found family nga niya, your relationship with yourself, acceptance, and growth. With acceptance lalo, kasi inaccept na niya yung katotohanan na there are things that's not in your control, and then eventually, when you do accept that part of yourself, you're going to realize that changing is normal. Changing is good. And allowing people to introduce themselves to you is a form of self-love. When you allow people to come into your life, or allow some people, not all of them, when you allow some people into your life, that's a form of accepting what you can control, accepting what is and isn't, accepting that some expectations are not meant to happen. So yun, yung mga ganon. My personal rating for this book is 3 stars out of 5. Honestly, yung plot nito, I thought this is going to be a sort of like Chicks Nita. Diba? Yung sa Love at First Read. Pero kasi that's mostly on the part na yun nga, the journal thing, the diary. Pero reading into Dear Diary Love Sakura, sobrang magkaiba yung plot nila. For me, this plot has a good execution, not the best, pero it's good. Dahil short story to, it was not overdone. And I believe na kapag mga short story, the simpler it is, the better. Pero dahil short story siya, nagawa naman itong author na to yung kailangan niyang isulat in order to conclude the plot, the narrative. I'd say this is a good example of a fluff. Hindi siya super romance. Parang nga siyang anong movie yun? Kay Josh Hutcherson yun eh. Teka lang, maalala ko to. Doon ko actually unang napanood si Josh Hutcherson. Yung First Love na bata si... wait lang. Anyway, lalagay ko na lang yung movie poster dito pag naalala ko siya. Pero yun, magandang story din yun. Parang ganun yung nakikita ko dito. Of course, obviously, hindi naman sila parehas nung storyline. Pero, parang ganun yung vibes niya sa akin. Ganun yung level ng fluff. It is an easy read. Kasi naman, tingnan nyo, 107 pages. Napakadipis lang dito. You know what? This is actually quite refreshing from all the manuscripts na pinapadala sa akin ng mga publisher to read. So, para sa akin, this is an actual break. Natuwa naman ako habang binabasa ko to. For the character, I'd say na nail naman yung character growth na ine-expect ko from this story. The author didn't really make the characters too detailed. Yun nga, sabi ko, diba? Not a lot of depth, pero it was fine kasi short story lang naman to eh. It was meant to be an easy read. Kumbaga alam ng author na meron lang siyang short time to give me the hook, and nabigay naman niya yon. Are there missed opportunities? Yes, there are. Let's add dun sa adding depth dun sa storyline ng friend Sakura. Dun pa lang eh, madami siyang mga details dun na could have been developed, pero hindi na tinuloy doon ni author kasi ang focus nga naman is hindi naman talaga doon sa friend Sakura. Ang focus is nandito kay Yamato. And yung growth niya from being a loner to finding family and friends. The introduction doon sa ibang mga characters is super fast-paced. Was it enough? I'd say so. Kasi mga side characters lang naman sila eh. So, they're meant to be passing by. Their existence doon sa plot, does it drive the plot? Sort of, it moves the plot forward, pero their existence is not enough to make them too relevant dun sa story. The narration of the story is, I'd say it's too fast for a short story. I believe some parts needed to be really developed. The entirety of chapter 27 is the perfect example when I say na it's just too convenient for the plot. Pero meron din naman mga cute moments dito sa libro na to. Page 60, 6th paragraph, yon, cute yon. And that's a good one too kasi dahil doon naipakita na comfy na yung character nitong si Yamato dun sa Sakura na friend niya. It was necessary for that scene to happen kasi kailangan maipakita nitong author na the friendship works. The relationship of the friends work. At the same time, naipakita doon yung bonding at saka yung character growth nitong si Yamato. Dahil doon, nagkaroon tayo ng supporting detail doon sa relationship or yung friendship nila. Hindi lang sinabi nitong writer na, okay, friends na sila. Kumbaga, meron kang proof na ito yung reason bakit sila naging magkaibigan. Na they started from here and then their friendship blossomed. Kaya time and time again, palagi ko sinasabi na kahit ano pa or kahit gaano pa kaliit yung detail na yan, ilagay mo sa manuscript mo. So that concludes my book review for Dear Diary Love Sakura by Valerie Diestro. If you are looking for a short story to read, this is worth checking out. Super light romance, you can read this in a day. Hindi ako naging stagnant or rather hindi ako na-bore doon sa mga parts dito sa libro. Ang nagustuhan ko talaga dito is, number 1, I am looking for Sakura alongside Yamato. At saka nabibigyan ako ng crumbs dun sa what's going on Yamato's brain. What was he thinking? Ano yung perspective niya sa buhay? I think yung ultimate lesson talaga dito is you need to heal yourself in order to love others. Ito. Walang masama if you want to heal yourself or you want to be alone. Actually, the healing part, that's what most adults need to learn. Healing with people and learning how to communicate. Reach out and learning how to express what you want or what you need. Sabi dito, Sakura responded with a small genuine smile that lit up her face. Thank you, she said softly. I need time to heal. Tapos may part dito, sabi niya, Sakura scrutinized my face, searching for something. And now that you have, what do you want? Kasi sa buhay natin, we need to learn how to live for ourselves. Love every part of you so you can accept yourself in order for you to take care of others and maybe inspire them to be better people themselves. So might as well take the chance and do something that you truly believe in. Not because anyone told you to do it, but because you want to do it. You want to do it for you. And that's how you know this book is written for you.